Hey there guys, this is Jamie from Medium Rare Musicians, and I've recently got my hands on the AB box from Artist Guitars, this little line splitter here. In terms of the build construction, the case is a solid metal. It feels really solid, but it's not too heavy, which is nice. It's about 200 grams, according to their sheet. It has a standard stomp box mechanism, two fairly solid plastic knobs, which have a nice resistance to them. It has a green-red LED, which tells you which channel you're on, and a helpful diagram on the top of the pedal, which tells you exactly what the pedal does. And as you can see on the diagram, you can either have one input, two outputs, or two inputs, one output. It's also powered by a 9-volt battery or a DC 9-volt adapter. So what does this pedal do? First, I'll explain that this particular model is the AB520. Now, there are two other models. Each of those other models are one direction only, meaning you can have one input, two outputs, or the other pedal is two inputs, one output. The beauty of this pedal is that you can have both, right? But what you sacrifice is an active boost. So this pedal has no active boost. It's simply passive in both channels. So your volume will only go up to whatever the volume is on your input. But you could run a boost, or you could mimic a boost by reducing the volume in one of your channels if you wanted to. Now, this is an AB switcher, which means that it's not an ABY switcher. You can't run both channels at the same time. You can only run either the A channel or the B channel, not both. Okay, so what do you do with it? Well, you can run a single guitar into the input and have two outputs through different pedals or into different amps. Now, that's what I've done in this video here. I've run it into my guitar amp and then into my bass amp, which has a very interesting sound to it. Now, you could also run two inputs and one output. Now, you might want to do that if you want to quickly change between guitars in a set and you don't want to be plugging things in or out. If you're running wireless guitar systems, and you could just have two of them, one on each of your guitars, and then you could use this box. That seems like it could work. In the testing that I did, there was no noticeable noise either when plugged in or running on the battery. And the bypass is a true bypass, which is really good. So when you do hit the stop box and you've only got one channel plugged in, it's completely silent. It totally cuts the signal, which is great. And there's no pop, or when you hit the stop box, there's no noticeable pop in the signal, which is also really good. And I didn't notice any hums or hisses. So the Artist AB box is a solid little pedal. It does exactly what you expect it to do as a line splitter, with no hums, hisses, or pops. I could definitely see it being used in a pedal board setup, and it only cost me $40 Australian, which is pretty darn good. Now, I picked this up from Artist Guitars, and I will put a link in the description. If you have one of these, tell me what you use it for, because I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use this for, and I'd be keen to hear. All right, see ya.